How's it, guys? Second trade recap of the day. I'm probably just gonna record this one and my one from earlier today, just so I can get it done in one video. Okay. So on the daily, I noticed we've had we had such a big bearish move down, right? And there was no high of day established, so I was looking for longs from established point from a low of day, right? But on the daily, there's not much to look at except for this little, it's like a volume imbalance, right? It's a daily opening gap because it forms in the middle of the week. So this is classified as a volume balance on the daily time frame. Right, so I look to trade into here, right? And as well, we have an order block lower, but it doesn't tap into it. And on the 4 hour, sorry, okay. On the 4 hour, we had formed SMT over here, right, on the 4 hour. So I was fairly confident that we are going to at least return to EQ of this 4 hour, 2 a.m., 4 hour candle, right? So going to the 30-minute, we then had a SMT full, I believe it was here. Yep, we had SMT full there, right? And if we go on the 15-minute, we can see that here is our SMT full and the premium and discount of our range, right? So I wanted us to stay in the premium to support expansion, or at least tap the EQ of the range at very most, right? Because we want to expand away from here, not retrace too deep. Then going on to the 3-minute. Sorry, I don't know why it's taking so long for my trading view. But on the 3-minute, we had a good CISD over here, right? I wouldn't really call it a V shape, but it wasn't a bad one either, right? And it had closed way too far, in my opinion, for me to market execute over here. So I set a limit for this as a breaker block, right? And price tapped into it, formed a C2 closure there, and then I just distributed fully. Took me out in 3 minutes, hit my take profit. So it was a good trade for me there. Only took 3 minutes for the trade, but I should have actually held it for longer. But I just put my full TP at 2R, and yeah, I just tapped in a minute or 3 minutes, whatever it was. So yeah, it was a good trade. Yeah, and I took a loss earlier today, so let's go to that quick. Silver. It wasn't a bad trade, honestly, but it happens. So let's go. Yeah, daily. I'd seen the daily. We had these two massive bearish candles, right? So we formed the C2, sorry, here on Monday. Like that created a possible Monday high of the week in a fair value gap as well. And there was SMT in this gap here, right? Where all this following gap here, this new week opening gap. So there was SMT here, right? But this wasn't like my decider for the trade. We'll go into depth here. This is more of an advanced trade that I try to take here, and it just unfortunately didn't play out to how I wanted it. It ended up taking me out one more time before distributing, right? And I had seen there was a SMT here between gold, I believe it was silver GBP, right? So silver pound, right? There was a SMT there. Then on the 90 minutes time frame, there was a two-stage SMT strength switch, right? And then at the time I was comfortable to enter, right? So I had entered over here, right? After the new 4 hour open, right? Open V-shaped CISD, right over there. and yeah, and my stop loss is up here, right? Because there was no SMT at this V shape, so I put my stop here. Ended up taking me out, obviously. Then creating a new CISD right over here, and truth behold, yeah, I would have taken a massive trade here, but however, got stopped out, then ran full TP. Even though I only go 2R, depends on how the trade is. Sometimes I might leave a runner. Like my win earlier, I got 2R. So yeah, 1 win, 1 loss. Don't think I'm gonna trade for the rest of the day. Probably done. Just gonna chill now. So yeah, I believe today was a profit of $3,000. So it was 500 on my 50k, and then 1,500 on my 150k. So that's a profit, decent profit for the day, 1% and 1%. So not bad. However, I took a loss yesterday. No, sorry, I took a win yesterday. I recapped that, and then yeah, I took a loss this morning. Made up for it now. So I don't think I need to trade New York AM. If there's something that presents itself that's good, I'll take it. But for now, I'm just done for the day. So I'll check you guys. Probably gonna look to post my video on strength switching and like my whole entire sequence that I trade. It will be quite a long one, but I think it'll be a very good video for you guys to learn if you already understand a bit about trading itself. So yeah, I'll check you guys. Bye.